Hey, how we doing, guys? It's Sir Tanis again with episode 5 of my Let's Play series, Rebirth of the Han Dynasty. So in our last episode, episode 4, part 2, sorry that was in parts, Lu Chi or Lu Zi, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. If anybody else knows, let me know in the comments. The Emperor, anyway, he just won a costly victory against the xialing faction. So he's pretty damaged. I'm gonna send him back to get reinforcements, but right now I'm gonna leave him here as kind of like a soak up force. I don't know. I might pull him back into my home territory, which I think I am. I'm gonna pull him back into my home territory and have him build a fort. We'll call that good. I'm not sure if I have any reinforcements I can send him. None that I want to send right now. So Fan Shu, the chief control of the army, I do believe his siege will be ready next turn. We have Li. Oh yeah, I think. We got him camped right here on the way to this xialing town right here. This is the xialing capital, and then they have another town right there, which is under siege by a captain of mine. I don't think there's too many forces there, so we'll see how that goes out. I might try to send troops that way. Alright, so sorry this episode took so long to come out. I started doing online multiplayer battles for Rome 2 and recording them, and I had some recording issues, and I really wanted to figure that out before I jumped into this campaign. Ooh, I'm going to turn that down. Because I believe that if I can figure out how to record that better and present it to you guys, I can do a better job with my campaign series. So that's the ultimate goal. So in the last episode, I discussed the possibility of attacking Cao Cao right here, because he was trying to control the Emperor at this point, so he could dispute his power with the other lords and use them as he saw fit. But the Emperor, obviously, he's here to take control, so he's taken out all the enemies to his rule. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the turn. I'm gonna let you guys look at my financials really quick. And I got everything built up. I don't think I have any sieges for you guys. I don't think this guy's ready for a siege. Nor do I think I'm going to siege. Still just building up forces at the capital. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and end my turn. I will see you guys back in a minute. Alright guys, so welcome back. Just in time for the Yellow Turbans to attack. The rumors are true and the Yellow Turbans have launched an attack. Now I'm going to close that scroll because I do believe that there might be some copyright issues to that, because I think it might be part of a show. I'm not entirely sure on that. So if you'll notice that these guys, the Henan, which they're a bandit clan actually, they just came into my territory and then left. So I'm going to take the Commander of Justice. He's going to take some light cavalry out. And he's going to go ahead and build a watchtower. I'm going to have him build a watchtower, see if there's any mercenaries we can recruit. None that I need. So he's going to go back into there. I just wanted that watchtower. Now I can see more of their defenses. As you can see, they have part of the Great Wall. And they have Pingyang right there. And then that settlement right there. So if they came to war with me, it would definitely be a war between the two cities of Linjin and Pingyang. So I'm going to see if there's any troops I can recruit. None yet. I'll go ahead and I'm going to do the practice field just because I feel like archers will do really well in that settlement. Having an archer defense as opposed to being an offensive position. So over here, I still don't know if I have enough troops to do what I want. Ooh, I need to send him there. Because like I said, I want to attack Sushi Pass and then Cao Cao, but I don't know who he's all at war with. I'm going to turn down the music. I don't know if me turning down the volume is the solution. I'm going to turn down the music. It's already at 50%. It's a little loud. Turn it down to 41. We'll see how that is. But I don't know who Cao Cao's at war with. He's at war with Yanzhou, which I do believe is Lu Bu. But Lu Bu... Quinzaholic. Nope, there's yellow turbans. But Lu Bu's somewhere around here, so I don't know, maybe it would be an opportune time to attack, but my forces, as you can see, just aren't ready. There's not enough high quality troops there to support any sort of engagement. But speaking of high quality troops, I'm gonna send the general of the rear. I'm gonna send him back to the capital to gather up more troops. And these troops will be waiting for him at Tong Pass. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take most of that force. They'll be waiting at Tong Pass. Pretty close to. Do they have much cavalry there? They have a decent amount of cavalry. I'll send one more unit with them. So they're gonna meet up with the general of the rear. And we're gonna go over here. We're gonna do the siege of Didao. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm gonna go ahead and recruit these peasant militia, just because they're good for pushing up the siege ram. We're gonna go ahead and click assault. And they're gonna have 70 men from this general come in, but they're not gonna be too much help. The general of the front is their faction leader, Matang. Ooh, he is a powerful general. I actually don't know if I have the troops to take him on right now. But we're going to go for it, guys. So I'm going to go ahead, click start. I will see you guys on the battlefield.
Feeble foe brings more men to the slaughter. They will gain only more widows.
Alright, so welcome to the siege of Didao, guys. That's how I'm gonna pronounce it. We're gonna leave it at that. Unless it's wrong, one of you guys let me know in the comments if it's extremely wrong and extremely offensive. So it looks like my guys are already getting shot at. I don't like that at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and push up the ram. Looks like all I got is these crossbowmen for skirmishing power. So I'm gonna push them up to the wall. We'll get going on shooting their archers down. We'll get our swordsmen and our other halberd unit up on the wall. My cavalry, I'm gonna put them in group 1. We're gonna go hunting for this guy. Yeah, we're just gonna go all out charge on that unit right there. There we go. There we go, that should be good. So, I don't know where the cav is. They're going to be there in a while. In a little bit. So we're going to see what they have on the wall. Looks like they have some light swordsmen. Some archers. More archers over here. They definitely have a skirmisher advantage. But I'm going to make up for it by just shoving troops at their wall. So it looks like all my melee infantry that's available is heading towards the walls. But back over here with the cav fight, we're getting ready to engage. It looks like they're going to try and get around me, but I'm not going to let that happen. I'm going to sandwich in on their units. They're going to try and... They held back their crossbows. They're going to try and get them to the safety of the walls.
Climbing them will only make our warriors more thirsty for
There we go. More thirsty warriors. That's what we need. And those are both archer units. I want to take them away. They already have a skirmisher advantage as it is. Looks like the cav fight's going in our favor. He's already won his fight. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring him... We're going to bring him right there. Oh, we don't need to do that. We're just going to close in and finish the battle.
The ladders are up. Climbing them will only make our warriors more thirsty.
Our men are climbing the ladders. That's good. We're going to get our peasants up there too.
The battering ram is in place. It will not be long before our enemy's defenses fall.
My heavy swordsmen, they're going to get up here and they're going to clean up these archers. I also got my halberds coming over here. They're going to be popping over this ladder in just a second. We'll bring that in so you guys can watch. There's their pikes. I don't know how they're climbing over the ladders with their pikes also in their hands. But it looks like they're doing it and they're getting stabbed by their buddies. But you know, that's fine. So over here on this fight we won. we're going to continue chasing down. Oh, no, we didn't. They got away with some cavalry. It looks like they snuck out their other general.
They have only half their men left.
I'm going to send my peasants to counter their charge on my crossbows. They still have a general in this unit, so that's not something I like. I don't like how they brought him up like that. But we're going to go ahead. If there's a general in that unit, he's going to get wiped out right now. And I think that might be him. That is, it's either that or that's the general, the commander. The captain, I guess you'd say.
Warriors have taken the walls. The rest of the settlement is sure to fall.
Oh, there we go. We're taking the walls. That's good. So my halberds, you go up, kill those archers. My peasant militia, you get up there, fight those swordsmen. My heavy swordsmen, you fight swordsmen. And there's pikes coming up on the walls. That's not good. Halberds. My halberds, like I said, they're going to come over here and they're going to kill these archers. They're going to do very well. My halberds, once they get up there, I'm not going to put any troops on the wall. I can't believe that gate's destroyed yet. I'm not going to move any troops to the city like that is what I was going to say. Oh, look at that. No, 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 no. Cavalry, you come in. Look at that.
The battering ram has done its work. Now it is time for brave hearts and brave deeds.
So I'm going to have my cavalry hold right there. We're going to hold that gate. We're going to bring in all the rest of our cav. So I'm going to make this a wall battle. I'm going to push the remainder of my troops up the ladders. These halberds, what I'm going to do is I'm directing them to this ladder, and then they're going to come up and close around these xialing heavy halberds. Even though that's not their name, that's what I call them, and it's close enough, I guess. My archers are even going to get up on the wall. Alright, so now that all my cav can come inside. Moving all my cav in. Sorry my commentary's a little bad, guys. So these guys, I didn't realize they were getting shot by horse archers. So they're going to go ahead, after taking extremely heavy losses, they're going to go in against those horse archers. The rest of my guys are going to close in. Ooh, don't put my general against him. I hate the pathfinding in this game sometimes. No, if you guys are gonna be there, you might as well fight Matang on his beautiful cav over there. It's gonna destroy my cav's dreams, hopes, and dreams. These guys are going to go up against the heavy halberds. I don't know why they're not moving. So, my infantry's kind of being static up there on the walls. I'm not really sure what's going on. It might be a pathfinding issue. So I'm going to go ahead and move my heavy swords. There we go. It looks like it's working now. They're going to come in. My guys are going to cut these halberds.
The enemy badly. They have only half their men left.
So sometimes if you give them a move order, they'll do it, and then when they run into an enemy, they'll engage them. These horse archers are actually putting up a pretty good fight. It's only 14 of them, but they've taken out quite a bit of my cav. Matang, he is obviously victorious. I don't think he lost hardly any cav. I'm going to need my halberds to engage him, but I don't think I'm going to have my halberds support. So, isn't that going to be fun? My cav, I'm going to move them over here to the gate once they get done taking out those guys. just to be closer to my infantry.
Only half of our force remains.
And to catch any routers from the enemy. So it's very close battle, 51% to 60%. But I'm trying to make up for that difference. My guys just, I'm having to micro a lot because they're just not obeying my commands. So I'm having to give them pushing orders, but the pushing orders will eventually win out. So Matang, he's kind of just sitting here off on his own. He doesn't really have any support. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my light cav into the settlement. Oh, no, I'm not. I see what they're doing there. They got a flank on. They got a little trap there laid for me. So I'm not going to go for that. We'll go for that one guy of spears that's just hiding out. But I am going to wait till my infantry gets there. I'm going to fast forward a little bit while my infantry sucks it up on this wall battle. Move my archers inside. Looks like my halberds won out on the fight. That's good. They're going to be excellent against Batang. So I had somebody ask me the other day why I'm not playing the new Rise of the Three Kingdoms game, or Three Kingdoms Total War, however you think that's what it is. It's just because it's just not on the list right now, and I usually give new Total War games a little bit before I buy them. Nothing against C or anything. It's just I like to wait till the deals are out. That's just the kind of guy I am. So my halberds, even though they're exhausted, once they're on the ground in fighting formation, I'm going to have them start advancing on the enemy center. Because all Matang has is those cavalry. Once I get rid of these archers on the wall, which are actually putting up a really good fight against my peasants. I don't know why all my peasants aren't getting on the walls, but it's kind of annoying me. Here we go. I think the rest of the unit's going up to join them now. Just seems like they're not a match for those guys, almost, which is kind of confusing because those are archers. But nonetheless, I'm gonna take my halberds, and once they start pushing into the center, Matang's really gonna be kind of ticked off. And he's going to move to defend that position. So my infantry is going to advance slowly. They're already tired. I'm going to leave my cavalry in positions to strike if I need to support. I haven't lost any units in my general's bodyguard. I've lost practically 2 units of cav, but inside a siege, inside a settlement, losing cav is kind of expected. Your cavalry's just not going to do as good as you'd hope. Not able to maneuver them at all. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to rush into this town center with my halberds, and we're going to form halberd wall right here. And I'm going to take my crossbowmen, and I'm going to put them back there. And I'm going to leave all my cavalry right there. It's kind of like a feint. I'm going to charge these 3 guys in to kind of get his cavalry distracted a little bit for my infantry, make them blind to what's going on. So these 3 brave souls, let's wish them well on this suicidal charge. We're going to see if they can even take out any enemies. There's Batang right there. This is actually prime time.
Our men are in command of the city.
So we're gonna go ahead and launch our cavalry right now, because he's right there, and if we can get him with a good charge bonus or something. So I forgot about this cav right here. That's not gonna work out for me. I really should have waited. There they are. So we took out. Whoa, we're taking out. Wow, we are melting that cav. They were gonna think twice before attacking us. I'm gonna move one unit of halberds because I'm kind of confident now after that volley. This unit's gonna come in behind Matang and form shield wall, but it's more halberd wall than anything. My unit's up on the wall. Oh, I thought they were done fighting. They're not. There's still a few guys up there, still putting up a fight. It's kind of annoying, but we'll deal with it. Maybe we won't need them. These guys are gonna rush in behind Batang. They need them. My archers, we're gonna get them attacking in melee, because the cavalry is broken through our initial line right here. These guys, we're going to take them out of the shield wall just because I need them to advance rapidly on that cav. Poke them down. Once we get poking them, they're going to start dropping like flies. And it's the same with Batang's unit right here. Once we get poking these guys, they are going to just melt. And look at, there's Matang. He's trying to get away from my halberds.
Mightiest one, we have lost control of the city.
He's trying to run away from my halberds, realizing it's too late.
Attack quickly.
My halberds, I'm going to try and do a pull through order. My infantry up on the wall is finally victorious, so I'm going to pull them down off the walls to come support this fight. I'm really losing a lot of guys over here trying to fight Batang off. But I'm going to put them into a looser formation and see if that will help. Kind of gets every guy fighting and doesn't make them want to just stand there in a big old blob. There we go. Batang has probably been poked to death. But we're also very close to losing our general, I think. He's somewhere in this mix and he's just not going to last long. I keep watching all the notifications because one of these times it's gonna pop up and someone's gonna be dead. Sorry guys. So my halberds, I don't know why they're not advancing on these 4 cav. I really need to get rid of these guys. They're just a thorn in my side.
Those fools cannot stand against us.
I might just take all my troops and pull them this way, and that way any resistance they run into, they'll just go right to these guys. My general, I'm going to pull him out. My second general, I'm going to pull him out. I'm going to leave these 2 units of cav in there to try and hold the fight. My general, what I'm wanting to do with him is kind of like get a charge almost. So I'm going to form up with him and then form up with the second bodyguard right here.
We have lost control of the
we're going to try and hammer and anvil his remaining bodyguard unit. So there they are. They're ready. Here comes the main blob. We also got some peasant militia coming in. I might send them towards... Yeah, I'm going to send the peasant militia towards the town center. Just because there is 1 unit of enemy horsemen that is taking command of it. And I don't want them to have any hope. So my hammer and anvil tactic works. It takes out a lot of them and the rest of them panic. Breaking and fleeing in the rest of my troops. That's not going to be a battle in favor for them. So we're just going to go ahead and push into the center. All they have left is a couple units of cav. 6 men in all together in total. That's my general's bodyguard has more units than that. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward because the rest of the fight should be pretty easy.
And we have far to go before
My general hasn't died yet. Neither of them yet. That's good.
Victories like this go to only
There we go. We
the
lost
greatest of men.
639 men. The enemy lost 779. They lost all their troops. They lost 70 in the other army. We took 79 of them captured. So overall, a clear victory. I will see you guys back on the campaign map. Alright guys, welcome back. So we captured some xialing prisoners.
Yes,
And I would ransom them, but I'm going to go ahead and execute them just because I don't want to have to fight that battle again. I don't want any troops retreating into the city. Chief Fan Chu, the chief controller of the center army, he's going to go ahead and take the enemy capital, and he's going to bang a few heads. That makes our relations worse, but he gets +2 morale and a +1 morale. So overall, he's turning into a very nice commander. He'll be really good for field battles with that high morale buff. So it looks like all they got here is just the militia barracks. They got a Red Emperor shrine dedicated to the Red Emperor. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna destroy that. We don't want no Red Emperor being worshipped here. You're gonna worship the Han Emperor. After that, we're gonna go ahead. Xialing is known for their cavalry, so we're gonna go ahead and build the hunting grounds. We're gonna go ahead and raise the taxes up to high. No, we're not. We're gonna put them back at low. So that makes that pretty secure. There should not be any more enemies that way. There's gonna be some rebel settlements over here, but we're gonna actually go in and find them with our spy. If nothing, I guess. I guess not. It says there's a rebel settlement over here, but I just don't see. I guess it's in there. If it's in there, I don't want to deal with it. So I'm gonna take my Grand Commandant Li with his I guess his mostly mercenary army. He's gonna build a watchtower before moving on to this town right here. But because he built that, he sees Ma Da right here, the faction heir. Ma Dai. So what I'm gonna have him do is I'm gonna move him up. What am I gonna do with him? I think I'm gonna get a siege going on the settlement. Just because it only takes the rams. So I'm gonna go ahead and build all the rams I can. Maybe we can use them as some sort of defensive formation if he doesn't attack me right now. But we can recruit all these units right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and recruit them. Just because why not? If you can recruit them, recruit them. So now he's got a massive army. He is ready. He's got plenty of infantry. So I'm kind of wary about doing that because of my first ever try to record. I fought a land battle in which I used a very large mercenary army, and it didn't work out very well. But I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna give it a try. Give it a try again. Hopefully we'll get different results. So in Tanshu, trying to think of what I should build here. I might just build another infantry encampment, just because I'm gonna need. Chichang is just too far away to have a nice flow of troops to go to the front lines. Well, so we'll do the same thing with it as at Tanshu. I forgot that we have this captain here with some professional troops moving up. We're gonna have him go to Tanshu. We have some wise men that can go out. That guy sounds very sick. So, gonna go ahead and create more troops. That's gonna be all of our money. But hopefully I don't need all these troops here. So I'm gonna leave the Grand Minister of Agriculture. And I'm going to take the Commander of Justice. Yes, we get it. So
准备就绪，请下命令。
So he can't go very far. I think it's because I had him build that watchtower. So we're next turn. I'll move him.
好的，
I think that's all I can do for right now. I think I might have a diplomat up here. Yep.
准备好了。
Yeah, I had a diplomat coming over here to meet Yan Shao. But there keeps being pathfinding issues. They don't...
Yes, we can discuss matters if you wish.
See, it's because of these guys I can't get to them.
Disagreed. It seems talk.
Hashin, and then there's Heenan. So
遵命。
maybe we can get through the pass now.
遵命。
We'll try that way. Like I said, there's some pathfinding issues. I think it's just because there's so many like trails that you can go down. So over here at the new xialing capital, I still have my tiny imperial army. Just under 500 guys, maybe. Not even that, probably. They're gonna be brave. They're gonna hold the siege there. Over here, we're gonna send them...
请下命令，准备就绪。
I'm gonna send them some peasants and some county militia. We're gonna see how long they take to get there. They're gonna come in from the other way, so they might take a while. They might get ambushed on the way. So we had our alliance announced, the enemy army routes, we recruited some troops, built some stuff. Everyone got, ooh. Hong Fu Song is running out of supplies. Oh, the Emperor.
是的，
What did I do with the Emperor? Oh, yeah, the Emperor's in that camp.
请下
I guess he doesn't,
准备就绪，
recover while he's in that camp.
出发。
The fort. So we're gonna move him out to Chang'an. Retrain some troops. So I'm gonna stop the building on these guys, because then when he gets there to retrain his troops, they will be all fulled up, ready to retrain. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I enjoy making the episode. I'm gonna try. If you guys have any ideas for my next Let's Play series, let me know. Even though that's a ways off, I'm always waiting for more ideas. I'm gonna do a Rome 2 campaign, I believe. So if you guys have any factions that you guys want to see played, let me know down in the comments. I will see you guys next time. Get ready to change some history. Change some history.